Halo semua, kembali di acara Mata Dunia PPI TV bersama aku, Fevi Eka Wardiani selaku reporter Mata Dunia. Nah, kali ini di sesi kali ini aku bakalan ngajak kalian buat ngobrol dengan teman-teman aku mengenai bagaimana sih mereka tahu soal Indonesia dan bagaimana mereka paham atau kenal mengenai Indonesia. Nah, jadi kalian jangan kemana-mana, ikutin terus kegiatanku hari ini. Jadi kemarin aku dan teman-temanku gak sengaja kita ada free tour dan kita jalan-jalan di salah satu museum di Chiayi, Taiwan. Nah, ternyata di museum ini itu ada banyak hal-hal mengenai Indonesia, dari pakaian adatnya seperti batik dan pengenalan budaya-budaya Indonesia seperti keris, kemudian juga ada angklung, dan ini ternyata banyak banget diminati oleh masyarakat lokal Taiwan sendiri. Nah, hal lain yang ada di museum itu adalah anak-anak di sana disediakan semacam gambar mengenai kebudayaan-kebudayaan Indonesia, dan mereka mulai mewarnai dan merangkai terkait batik, terkait baju-baju batik dan berbagai kesenian dan kebudayaan di Indonesia. Dan itu sangat amat seru banget karena kita sendiri sebagai orang Indonesia datang di luar negeri nggak menyangka ternyata ada museum di Taiwan yang ternyata juga banyak mengangkat tema-tema Indonesia. Ini seru banget, jadi buat kalian sebagai orang Indonesia jangan minder untuk kita terus membanggakan Indonesia sebagai negara kita tercinta. Dan tentunya di episode Mata Dunia kali ini kita akan membahas lebih rinci mengenai hal itu dan juga akan ngobrol dengan beberapa narasumber. Okay, hello guys. So today I'm with my friends.
Hi, my name is Jingru from Taiwan.
Yeah, she's from Taiwan. And today I will ask her some question about Indonesia. Jadi buat teman-teman Mata Dunia, buat pelajar di seluruh Indonesia, biar kalian tahu gimana sih orang-orang luar tuh tahu nggak sih soal Indonesia. The first question, do you ever know about what's the color of Indonesian language? Indonesian flags. First is red and white. Second is red, white, and green. Yeah.
The answer is number 1.
Oh yeah. Gimana?
White and red.
Red and white.
Yeah.
Kita lihat kunci jawabannya. Tada! Yeay! Bintang-bintang. It's red and white. So in Indonesian flag we have some meaning.
Oh.
So red is mean we are brave, and white is mean pure.
Oh.
Yeah, so we choose red and white, and it's just simple, right?
Yeah.
And how about Taiwan's flag? Do you remember?
Taiwan's flag is blue, red, and white.
Yeah. Good. And then the flag, we have some, it's called batik. Yeah, it's a heritage from Indonesia and it's already a accepted by all around the world. Aku lupa bahasa Inggrisnya apa, tapi kan batik ini sudah diakui banget ya di seluruh dunia bahwa ini adalah warisan dan kebudayaan dari Indonesia. Do you ever see kind of that in Taiwan? Not yet.
No, never.
Batik itself, we have so many patterns, so many colors, and in every city, every area, usually they have own batik, their own culture and different pattern. Dan juga teman-teman kan pasti tahu ya, kalau batik sendiri biasanya kan kalau di Indonesia kita gunain buat acara-acara formal, buat ketemu keluarga, dan juga bisa untuk kegiatan sehari-hari selama stylenya itu sesuai. So usually when we use batik, usually we use from formal activity, like when we want to go meet with governor or with president. But when in the daily activity, sometimes we still use this. When maybe we have some merit activity, kind of that. So it's really famous in Indonesia. Do you want to use this?
Yeah.
Do you
Definitely.
think this is
Beautiful.
Pyongyang?
Yes,
Yeah.
漂亮.
Pyongyang.
Beautiful.
Jadi Pyongyang itu artinya cantik ya kalau di Mandarin language. And here usually we use by hand. So we draw this.
Draw it by hand.
Yeah, and
Not print.
have some print, have some traditional. But if we made by traditional, it will be more artistic and of course more little bit expensive like that. Yeay, jadi kita ada promosiin batik, dan teman-teman nanti ya siapa tahu ya kita bisa bawa batik ke Taiwan untuk teman-teman di sini. I will give some information to my friends here. Aku bakal ngomongin soal kebaya, baju kebaya. Jadi, nih ya. Kalau teman-teman sendiri pasti udah sering banget kan lihat kebaya di acara-acara formal, pasti kalian udah sering lihat ini. Kita tanya apakah teman kita pernah tahu soal kebaya ini. This is called kebaya.
Kebaya.
Yeah, this is a traditional costume in Indonesia, but because Indonesia is so wide, that's same like batik. Every city or every province, sometimes they have own traditional costume, and this is just from in Java, in my island.
Java.
Yeah, but in my island have specific too, and usually kebaya is usually seldom to use in daily activity. Because it's like too many something that not really comfortable if we use from daily activity. So sometimes we use kebaya for formal activity. Oh, I ever use kebaya. I ever give you some picture about me when I graduation. Yeah.
The wallpaper. Is
Yeah.
that wallpaper?
Yeah, this is kebaya. Jadi teman-teman, ini nggak bisa ya blur. Jadi ini adalah foto aku yang aku kasih lihat ke teman-teman Taiwanku di Instagram aku pas aku pakai kebaya. Jadi kita kan kalau misalnya pakai kebaya kan kalau misalnya di graduation party atau di hal yang lain kita pakai kebaya. Kalau di sini mereka ketika graduation party they use comfortable wear. Dan teman-teman pasti udah lihat ya gambar satunya di sini ada keris. So we call this keris.
Keris.
Yeah, this is a traditional weapon from Indonesia. But now we use from the aesthetic, not for war. And sometimes place in here, in the backward,
in the back.
like that. And the size is a variation. Sometimes have keris small, sometimes like that, and big one. And I guess you never see this
Never.
before, yeah.
Never.
Karena ini ya untuk keris sendiri kita aja udah jarang banget ngelihat kalau acara-acara karnaval atau museum gitu. Makanya kita penting banget untuk terus memperkenalkan budaya Indonesia. Almost last question, but this is not last question. Teng 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 teng. Kalian bisa nebak nggak sih ini apa? Coba ya kalau kalian bisa tebak, kalian tulis di kolom komentar di bawah ini. Do you know this?
No,
This is
never.
kind of a traditional music. Yeah, traditional music. It's called angklung.
Angklung.
Yeah, and this is from bamboo.
Oh.
So like teng 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 teng. They use like that. Jadi ini dulu kita kenalin soal angklung. Nah, akhirnya kita hampir sampai di pertanyaan yang hampir terakhir. Kita bakal tanya ke Cingru, kalau misalnya dia ke Indo, dia tahu nggak sih tempat yang bakal dia kunjungi? So, Cingru,
Yes.
when you have a opportunity to come in Indonesia, what place or what destination that you will come to Indonesia?
I want to go to the temple name.
Oh, Borobudur.
Yeah, very
Borobudur.
famous.
Very famous. So, emang banyak banget teman-teman di sini yang tahu nggak hanya soal Bali, tapi juga Borobudur. And why you want to go to that temple?
Because I know that is very important cultural destination in Indonesia.
Yeah, that's right. And I think it's the biggest Buddhist temple in Asia or in around the world. Coba dicek lagi ya. Jadi Borobudur itu kalau nggak salah adalah salah satu candi terbesar entah di Asia atau di seluruh dunia. Coba dicek lagi. And last question for you. Do you have something closing statement or everything that you want to say from Indonesian people or Indonesian country, or do you want to go to Indonesia and kind of that, or maybe you have language that you understand in Indonesia? Or maybe you still remember? Karena di sini I really sometimes I ask her about Chinese language, and sometimes I teach her about Indonesian language, but maybe she's forget, okay? And sometimes me too, we sometimes forget about Chinese, because sometimes when we don't really use that in our daily activity, it will be like get lost.
Because we usually conversation with English.
Yeah. Oke guys, itu keseruan kita hari ini, dan jangan lupa untuk terus pantengin video-video kita selanjutnya. Hello, good morning. I am Nova Doyo from the Philippines.
Do you know about Indonesia?
Indonesia, the country Indonesia, yes, I know. I just know that it is located below the Philippines.
Yeah, what's color of Indonesian flag? Do you know?
Okay.
First, red and white. Second, green and white.
The color of the Indonesian flag is red and white.
Yeah, it's right. And then, do you know about batik?
Batik. What is batik? Oh, because in our own language,
Yes. Batik.
Batik is some kind of beads.
Oh, in Indonesia, batik is like traditional. Like in Philippines have some traditional. Yeah.
The traditional clothes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if you have a batik, do you willing to wear that?
Yeah, of course. Oh wait, is that batik can be worn anytime, or is there a particular occasion?
It depends on the style. Yeah, because sometimes there's it's just like this, so it's for daily activities. But some of them can use for special condition.
Oh, okay. So there are so many kinds of batik also.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you know another about Indonesia, like wayang? Do you know wayang?
I don't know.
Wayang is like some of culture in Indonesia. It's like if you have some event or ceremony, sometimes you will play wayang. Like this. This is so there is a people, and then the people will play like a great game, and then have a story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there is angklung. Angklung, this is a traditional music. So do you in Philippines have a traditional music?
Yeah, but not for the entire country. It also depends on the tribe.
Oh.
The Philippines have so many tribes, so it
the drums. Usually the drums are being played by different sounds by different tribes. Oh, okay. If you have a time to come in Indonesia, do you have a destination that you will come in Indonesia? I wanted to visit Bali, Indonesia. Bali is very famous. So, do you know about Bali? No, I've not really heard that it is a very famous place. So that's why I wanted to visit Bali, Indonesia.
Sekian, aku Fevi Ekawardiani selaku reporter PPI TV Mata Dunia beserta seluruh kru yang bertugas pamit undur diri. Jangan lupa untuk selalu subscribe PPI TV untuk info-info menarik selanjutnya. PPI TV dari pelajar untuk pelajar. Siap.